Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel. I've never made any YouTube videos before. I'm just going to give this a go and try and share with you some of my projects. As the channel name suggests, my name is Chris Jacobs. This is the channel mascot, I think, Bailey the Labrador. Behind the camera is my brother Matthew. He's going to be taking care of all of the technical side of things, the filming and the editing of my videos. I'm really not into that sort of thing. It's an area that I have very little knowledge or expertise or even desire to do. So I think he's agreed very kindly to do that for me. We'll see how that goes.
But as you can tell, I'm not very good at holding the camera still.
We'll have to get you a gimbal and all that fancy
Yeah,
later on.
Later on.
With the introductions out of the way then, let's move on to the workshop where all of my projects are going to be taking place. It's in my grandma's house, a shed built onto the end of the property. It's called Grandma's Potty Shed because she is a little bit potty. I made that sign myself, one of my first projects. Outside here we've got a little porch which is quite handy. We've got ladder hung up and all of my long timber, not entirely sure what wood, plastic is doing down there, but there we go. So long timber is stored out here because as you can see it won't fit into the shed. It stays nice and dry under here, not too many issues with that. Bailey's reclining on the patio outside, but if we head through the world's narrowest door that I didn't install, we'll end up inside the shed itself. On these first two walls of the shed then, we've got most of the tools hung up, hooks that I put up myself, again an early project of mine. Quite crowded as you can see, but I mean everything fits on there that needs to. Might make some alterations in the future, but for now it keeps everything neat and tidy. On these last two walls of the shed then, down at this end, we've got wood storage for various projects. Lawnmower, that's my grandma's. I put it up for her so that she can put all her tags for her plants. Above that I managed to sneak in a little metal rack. Don't do a lot of metal work as I do wood work because of the tools you need, but you never know, in the future might get some more of that involved. Garden chairs thrown in the corner. Ladder, I put this system up myself to hold it up. Rather proud of that, one of my first bits of metal work as it happens. Underneath that is less of my area. This is more for Grandma to do her potting with the compost and the kneeler and the buckets and the forks and stuff. But yeah, given that it's a shared workspace, I'm rather pleased with it. As for a first workshop starting out, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't think I could ask for much more. So I think that about wraps up the first introduction video for my channel. Like I say, I don't know how far this is going to go. This is more of a dip my toes in the water and see how it all works out. I'm 17 years old and I'm studying for my A-levels in my first year, so videos are going to have to be put around that, unfortunately. Obviously we don't know how big this is going to go. It would be lovely if it did, but in the meantime I'm afraid I'll just have to upload as and when I can. I hope you've all enjoyed this initial tour then. I hope you're all as excited as me to get cracking into some projects too. I'm going to start on the whole YouTuber thing now. Make sure that if you've enjoyed this video, I'm going to get better at this, I promise. If you've enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. Let's give this a shot.